surgeries, 2 strokes, kidney failure, and a problem with his liver. And every single day, I send him out the door to school. And I am terrified that if something happens to him at school, he will not get emergency care in time. And that's not fair. I put my time in. I served 23 years serving the people in Nova Scotia and saving lives. And you guys are failing me, and you're failing him, and you're failing his brother and his father.
And we don't want to fail.
You are failing,
I know,
Geoff.
but we're trying.
You're failing.
How are you trying? How are you trying? Please tell me what's been done, other than that sheet that you guys released, because I caught you out on every one of them. I'm sure you saw it.
It's not about the sheet, or it's not about defending ourselves. The bottom line is that we have to do every lever we can, and it's not about money, and it's not about not wanting to do it. We have to get medical professionals here. For whatever reason, if our recruiting's failing, I'm not the Minister of Health. I don't know why. I don't know what the reasons are. Fair enough. And again, but so on the recruiting side, that to me, the primary care is the biggest piece. We need doctors, and we need them in a hurry, and there's no doubt about that.
Why do you get to keep your hospital?
Because it's based on the population size, the fact that the expanded ER has to be required to support the regional.
Northside has a whole lot more population that Northside was covering then.
So I can tell you that if there's any implication that this was somehow political,
it looks political. I wouldn't begrudge anybody a hospital. I'm glad that we're keeping one, but my question comes down to why does the Liberal get to keep his?
Right. I know, but that's not.
So, have you ever been in a situation where somebody has had a medical emergency that you've been part of, and they are in Ross's Ferry? Northside General is closed. The ER at the Cape Breton Regional is on divert, which happens all the time. All the time. They go on divert. So the only place you can take that patient now, who's in cardiac arrest, let's say, for example, it could be a multitude of other things, but let's say that person doesn't have a heartbeat and is not breathing, and the closest facility that you could possibly get them to is Glace Bay. Think about that. Think about that. Somebody's 50-year-old father is on the floor in cardiac arrest, and you know that the only place that you can take them is Glace Bay General, almost an hour away. So you're looking at those people, and you know that their loved one is never going to live, but you're doing everything you possibly can to keep them alive. You look those people in the face. I have. I've looked those people in the face.
Geoff, Stephen McNeil has his eye on the wrong deficit. There's your deficit. This is the deficit. And the only way he's going to learn is when you guys lose your seats. That's the only message he's going to get is when he loses his government.
And you know
somebody has to look him in the eye and tell him you're going down the wrong street.
I want to know when you guys, and I respectfully say you guys as the politicians, doesn't matter what party you are, when you're going to address the issue and quit running from it.
We're not, sir. We're not running. We just we're.
Geoff, you cannot stand there with respect back to myself and tell me that you're not running from an issue. We're dying here on this island.
Yeah, I know, and I understand, that that's the feeling, and I get that. But just as far as this getting something done, though, as far as getting performance,
so then somebody show us respectfully that something is being done instead of running from the problem.
Right. So
it's not a Band-Aid fix anymore.
No.
We got to start listening to the frontline workers. That's what we got to do here.
Let's keep her moving to the front there.
We need action immediately, and it's not about closing emergency departments and building new buildings. It's about taking care of the people who live here, pay taxes here, who would vote.
Is the plan a secret? Well, if you have a plan, at one point you announce the plan. Whether we're dead.
I know, I've been through the system. I went through the system in March, and I went through the system in August with a miscarriage. It was hell. It was pure and utter hell. And you want to know something? What I saw? I saw nurses who could barely sit down. I saw crowded hospital rooms. I saw crowded hallways. I saw doctors run off their feet. I saw points where they couldn't even take any more of us back in the back room. That's in the situation we are in. And so I think my residents deserve to know what they're in for, because what we're in for right now, we've seen it. We've seen when the Waterford closes. We've seen when Glace Bay closes. We've seen when Northside closes. We've already seen it. It's the system of chaos.
Don't let McNeil dictate to you. That's all you're doing.
Glace Bay doctors have been very patient, and despite their mounting frustrations, and it's been a couple of years of it, to try to support, just in terms of collaborative care center, in terms of recruiting doctors are in that network there.
Well, I have an email here from Randy DeLore.
Right.
And I have a daughter that graduated from that school. But she didn't go to Dalhousie. She's not getting a residency.
Yeah.
Just wait.
No.
And Randy DeLore's his response is, maybe she should try another province. Like, because she doesn't go to Dal, there's a residency spot at the regional hospital. It started in July. The person from Dal was there for 1 day. The person was let go. That residency spot is still open. And they told it he's coming in February. Well, we have doctors in our own area that want to come here. What?
No. Lisa Bond, and I'm with Papers for Healthcare.
What got you involved?
In Papers for Healthcare? My kids, my community, everybody. The hospitals are closing, people are dying, the doctors are even saying now people are dying. Both of my kids have health issues, and we'll keep fighting until they're taken care of. Stephen McNeil and Randy DeLore both stated the other day that it's an exaggeration and we're fear-mongering when we say that people are dying, when we call it similar to a third world country healthcare. It is.
And how do you feel today went?
Not great. We were permitted to go into the office 5 at a time, and that's it. That goes against our rights. We have a right to peaceful protest. We have a right to be in there. They have police on the door. Now, I am happy they came out and spoke to us. However, it's not what we looked for today. We wanted to occupy his office. I want them to cross the floor. They told me that they won't. But at least they were honest about something, I suppose. But they completely refused to cross the floor. It would put Stephen McNeil in a minority government, and we tend to do far better with minority governments. They could work with the PCs and the NDP and actually make some change happen, rather than, it's a good plan, we haven't seen the plan, but it's a good plan.